very stuff that's not mentioned in the mainstream regular conversation, and it's that parenting can be actually really tough.
Yes.
And you go through this huge change. So many people knew you before you had your baby. How old is your daughter?
She's 16 months at this point.
16 months. I knew she was between 1 and 2.
Yes.
So 16 months, an adorable age, but she's moving, she's walking, she's getting around.
Yes.
And for me, I was thrown for a loop when I had my first. I guess I'm an A-type personality. I didn't realize I wasn't going to be able. I had no control over anything.
Yes.
I didn't know what his cries meant. I didn't know that he was going to stay up all night. I didn't get it.
Yes.
So it's just talking about the difference between the Cazeau we knew from much more music and Daddy Cazeau now. How have things changed, or has nothing changed?
I still have late nights, but they have nothing to do with being at a bar or being at a concert. They're all about making sure that baby bottles are washed and warm, and also maintaining sort of the household. And when you leave it and you come back to it, that you still have one to live.
Right.
And then of course, you know, all the like I think about like just how I had all this furniture when I had this furniture that was for adults, and now it's pushed aside, and now it's full of like kids' colors all over the place. And,
laying on the floor.
yeah, pretty much. But the beautiful thing, I think, the great thing for me is that it's a new set of glasses. It's a refresh. You know, it's that F7 button or F5 or whatever it is on your laptop, and it feels good to just be new again. And that's what having a child allows me to be. And share the things that I'm really passionate about. And also, you know, it throws off a lot of like cobwebs and sawdust, and it sort of gets you back into a new place where you're even more charged to take on more and do more and feel more and be excited about it. And you have this, you know, moms get it too, but dads also get this new super energy.
You get focused.
Yes.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Because I think with kids, you know, a lot of people say, oh my God, you're so overwhelmed. It's like, yeah, but you must focus, because now there's someone you're living for, trying to do right for, trying to teach lessons to, trying to sort of pave a road for. And so you get focused really fast.
Yes.
What has been the most challenging thing for you as a parent?
Oh God.
I have a list of things, but I want to know what yours is.
I just think about the future on a daily basis.
The scariness of it all.
It's not even that it's scary, it's about I can't predict everything, and I can't be in charge, and I can't be a helicopter or a drone dad.
Yeah.
But you know, there's part of me that thinks about the future on a daily basis and her necessities and needs, and sometimes that's a little scary. But more than anything, I'm not really afraid of it. I almost feel fearless, and I gotta be for someone else.
Yeah.
I think, you know, yeah, maybe the one small fear is like her tripping and falling on the cement.
So you have more like the practical sort of, you don't want her to get boo-boos fears.
Yeah, because she's so little and precious and perfect to me, right? And, you know, the other stuff I'm not too concerned about.
Yeah.
You know, but it's always like...
God, that must be nice.
For now.
About my struggles as a parent, it's like, oh my God, I find so much challenging. And I have... You know Leo, like he knows my husband well. He's like a 50-50 parent. If anything, it might be 60-40 because he's washing my kids' hair. He's cooking all the meals. And I worry about my son in the playground. I worry about him being bullied. I worry about my daughter being too bold and confident. I worry about the fact that they don't like math. Like I worry about them being minorities. You know, I worry about everything, and I find a lot of it. I find a lot of it challenging, but I think it's just you have basically your organs are running around in the world, and they're just out there and exposed. And that's the joy and the craziness of parenting. Right?
Well, I also feel like when you said it, when you said your organs are out there in the world, it's the way I see it, it's also your legacy. So what examples are you setting of who are you going to be for that person? Then you put them out there and how they deal with the world themselves. And the world's not it's a beautiful place, don't get me wrong, but it's also a bit of an ugly place at times. But yeah, I think if anything, it's to show them to be brave, to show them to be kind, and show them to have integrity, and show them to be excited about the world that they live in. And I think that to me, that's what I get excited about. And I try to push that fear aside, or else I'm no good to them. I think about sleep. It's like I rarely get sleep, but I gotta get in the bed for someone else.
Yeah.
You know, not only my partner and my wife, but also for my little girl. You know, those two deserve it. So I've got to give them 100%.
Sounds like you got it all together.
No. No.